here it is, because I hear my crazy kids coming in the door because they can't ever just give me 5 minutes of peace. Something fell in the pool and something's dead. I don't even, she's with her brother. I trust him. I'm almost done. Who's that? What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Kim Williams. For those of you who don't know me, the majority of you probably aren't going to, since I haven't made a video like this in like 2 years. And I did promise an explanation as to why, but for now, I just want to tell you a little bit about what I do. I make bullet journal videos. I also make the occasional like Swiftie reaction video, watercolor. It's fun little DIY crafts and such. Craft room makeovers. By the way, if you were one of the ones that's been watching me from the beginning, craft room still isn't finished. Yeah, don't get me started. Today's video, I'm going to be doing my new 2022 bullet journal setup, and yes, I am aware that we are getting into February and it's a little bit late, but hey, some things never change. No, the real reason is because I honestly did this on a whim, just hoping that I would be able to film it and sort of get back into it. So here we are. So today I'm going to be doing the setup, all the pages that I put in the beginning, the ones that I need the most, and then the January setup is very, very, very short, since I ended up not really doing it until like the second to last week of January. So it's going to be a very, very, very short January setup. So I'll probably just combine my January and February videos into one next month. But I do plan on doing this regularly, once a month, every month. I can only commit to one a month because I have a kid and a full-time job now. Since I did promise you guys an explanation as to where the fuck I've been, why I stopped doing this, it's pretty simple. Basically, for the past 2 years, I've just been working. I had a friend of mine get me the foot in the door at a medical urgent care place, which is really what I've been wanting to do. I've really been wanting to get into the medical field for a while now. I did that for about a year, which gave me all the experience that I needed to get really the job of my dreams, which is a medical admin job, because I already had 10, 15, 20 years experience just doing admin. I've been an office manager, etc., etc. So now it feels like I am finally at 35 or 34, however the fuck old I am. I can't even keep track anymore. I finally feel like I'm in the right career field, and I'm very, very happy about that. All I do is scheduling all day. I just do one thing. I don't have to do like all the things like I did at urgent care, and I don't have to wear a mask all day either because I'm upstairs. So it's like double score, and I'm making like, $6 more than I was making there. So that right there is the icing on the cake. I just found it really hard to juggle the whole bullet journaling, working, and then also being a mom. It was really hard for me at first. Now that I've sort of acclimated, I'm ready to get back into my hobbies, and that's what we're here for today. Okay? Is everyone happy? Is everyone satisfied? Good. Let's move on from that. I'm just going to skip the whole COVID of it all because you don't want to hear my opinion on that. I just want to skip over COVID because COVID's bullshit. Let's just call it flu C and be done with it. See, there I go again, running off at the mouth. Don't talk about COVID. Don't talk about COVID. So, anywho, this is the 2022 setup of my bullet journal. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you're happy that I'm back, because I'm so happy that I'm back. Here it is. Wow, this is pretty surreal, guys. You don't even know how long I've waited to bust that bad boy open. I have literally kept it in the package the entire time, just waiting for this glorious moment when one day I knew that I would just get the urge to bullet journal again. And I chose the snake because I'm a Swiftie. I always put a Taylor Swift quote in the beginning of every bullet journal, but not just the beginning of like my setup, but like every month. And I've managed to do this for like 3 years because there is literally a Taylor Swift quote to go with everything. Promise you.
know about you, but I'm feeling 2022. I mean, how cute of a quote is that? I can't. And then I actually went back and added some gold washi with gold pen. Just, it wasn't standing out enough to me, and just hits different with some gold, you know? You can blame that on my teenager. All right, so now we're at the year to glance spread. Probably another one of the most used ones, but you don't actually write on it. It's really just for a reference in the beginning of the journal of just all the months of the year, just to be able to look and see what day falls on what. But it's really tedious to do, and I actually got frustrated with it and stopped filming it because it's like, who wants to watch me draw a bunch of numbers? But it really did make me want to go get one of those stamps. I'm probably just going to finally do that. And this is the grid spacing sheet. Another one that took me a really long time to figure out how to make, but I'm really glad that I learned, because it is super, super helpful when I'm putting together like any weekly layout, to know exactly like how many dots till you get to the halfway point, and like how many columns can I do. That's the page that you refer to. It's just so, so helpful. I can't even tell you. And now it's the future log, another one of my most used spreads in the beginning. This is for any future appointments of the year, future events, upcoming things that won't go in your monthly because it won't be happening yet. Like, for instance, I've got an appointment in May, and, you know, obviously I haven't done my May setup, so I would put it in my future log. I've got a key where I do one thing for appointments, events, birthdays. I got rid of the whole birthday tracker page that I used to do, because why have a whole extra page when you can just stick it on your future log, girl? And now we've reached the goals page, which is sort of depressing now that I look at it, because now we're into February and I'm already failing miserably at all of my goals. I was just so optimistic in the beginning of the year, you know, but hey. And here's how I split them up: career, family, health, and personal. And then on the right, I choose my word of the year. This one I chose open, because I'm just trying to be more open to trying new things, but the rest of it's pretty personal, so I don't fill all of it out. Like, I do the reason why, like my intentions, and just a lot of personal things in there, so I don't usually share that with everybody. And this one, probably another one of my most used, is my bills and subscriptions. I always refer to this one, and I've got a spot for the amount due, amount paid, and then the next date that it's due, and the amount that is due, because I can't tell you how often my husband and I are like, didn't we just pay that? And then so I'll refer to that and be like, no, actually we didn't. It's definitely due. And then over to the right, I've got an expense tracker just for everyday expenses, just trying to be better about managing my money for once, because I got a good job now, so trying to not lose every penny I earn. And okay, when I say talk most used spreads, this is legit the one I never use any page more than I use this one in every single bullet journal. I mean, I use ones that I've made 3 years ago, because I can't remember passwords to save my life. And then if you don't save them onto your keychain on your phone, or you get a new phone and they don't have it, you're just effed. So the way that I do it is the top part, the highlighted part, is where I'll put the site or whatever it is that I need the password for. And then underneath that, I'll put the username. And then underneath that is the password. So just sort of wanted to demonstrate that for you. And now we reached the meal prep page, the easiest page of all to set up. What I do is I have little tiny post-its, one that says everything that we have, like all the meat that we have, and then I've got all the different days of the week, and then I just put on the little post-its what I'm going to make each day of the week, and then just sort of interchange the post-its as the week goes on, which I love, because then I can just use the same spread for the entirety of this bullet journal. I don't have to change it out every month, but let's be honest, I mean, I don't really always use this because I don't cook as much as I would like to, because I don't get off work until 6. But hey, you know, we're only human. I make it with good intentions. So now we're coming up to another one that I do like to use. This is my check it out page, and then on the right it'll be my wish list page. So on the left I've got just things that I want to check out, like TV shows, movies, things that I want to like shop for, clothing, accessories, stationery, certain little things that I want to try. I like having a place to put them, because I will see something and be like, oh, I want to try that, and then forget about it. And then on the right, it's just like a generic wish list page. I just split it up into 4 sections. Stuff for the house, stuff for the family and the kids, personal stuff, and I can't even remember what the other one is now that I'm thinking about it. So, but yeah, you get the idea. I just like having one like cohesive place to put things. What can I say? I am a planner, so I'm a nerd like that. I freaking love that white gel pen, my Uniball Signo, and I will also have a list, by the way, down in the description of all the supplies used during this video. And this is my health log. I mostly like to use it to keep track of my period, but I also keep track of like my emotions, like anxiety and stuff like that, which is the little key there at the top. I just do a letter for every month in the year, and then I use a different color dot for each day. So it has like 1 through 31 at the bottom. So January 1st, you know, I'll put a little dot for that day and then keep going, and you know, whatever day I have my period. I just like, I know it's old school and they have apps for that, but I just like having a reference in my book, like being able to see it. I don't know, it just helps me. And then over there to the right was just an idea spread. And this is another one of my favorite ones, my year in photos. So let's do the final flip through. I love it. This kind of shows you a little bit of the things that I added at the end, because I went and added a couple like little embellishments here and there and washi tape, and I always like the flip through, giving the whole spread. And that is my 2022 setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to come back next week. Here's a little close-up look at the key. And again, like I said, don't forget to come back next week where I'll have a combined video for my January and February.
And that's a wrap, folks. I hope you guys liked it. I know these videos get kind of long because it is the whole beginning setup. So if you stuck around through the whole thing, I love you. And once I get back doing this every month, I'll do my shout outs every video again for all of my loyal fans, followers, and subscribers. I'm only at about 500 subscribers, and it's been years. And I get on TikTok and I get 2,000 in 3 months. How does that happen? I don't know. And I wasn't even trying. Whatever. I'm not bitter about it. I'm not bitter about it. I really hope you guys liked it, and stay tuned because there's a lot more where that came from, as I'll be doing my January, February one very shortly. So keep an eye out for that. All right. Bye, guys.